Hello, in this video I'm going to be going over why Florida went to Donald Trump. If you didn't see my last video, it is going to be at the end of this video, or you'll have the video link to it down below. And it won't be down below, sorry, but at the end of the video you can see the whole playlist and my last video, which is why Arizona went to Joe Biden. So I want to start off. Yes, that was my last video, but this video I'm going to be doing why Florida went to Donald Trump. So let's begin, and at the start of every video, I'm going to be going back of the history of Florida, or of the state that I'm doing, and then go to the county. So in 1976. Jimmy Carter carried Florida by 5.4 points. So by a likely margin, then come 1980, it flipped to Reagan by a safe margin. Reagan really flipped it. And now, when I'm doing this, every 1980, you're going to see a lot of states flip over, because the only states that went blue in 1980 were D.C., Georgia, and that's a big surprise, Hawaii, Maryland, Minnesota, New York, Rhode Island, and West Virginia. So 1980 is going to have a lot of flips in it, but Florida did flip. And then come 1984, Florida went to Reagan by 30 points. Now, D.C. and Minnesota were the only states that didn't go to Reagan in 1984, but Reagan did win them 30.7, by 30.7. Then come George H.W. Bush. He doesn't win it by as much, but he still wins it by 22 points, which is big much. But then 1992, Bill Clinton really narrows it up on Bush, making it 2.4 of a difference. 1996 comes, and Clinton wins it. So he wins it by 6.3, so he makes it back into the likely column against Dole. 2000, Florida was the state that decided the winner of the election, and George W. Bush won it by barely anything. So he won Florida. So he won Florida by barely any votes. Really barely. You can see that it's 0.0. He won it by 537 votes. Sorry, that's what I was just looking up. 537 votes. Barely anything. 2004, Bush now wins it by 5 points, facing Kerry. 2008, Obama wins it by 2.8 against John McCain. In 2012, Obama only wins it by 0.9, but he still wins it. And then 2016, Trump wins. 2020, Trump wins again. So that's the history of Florida since 1980. Let's go to Florida on the race now to 270. Here it is. So this is how the Florida counties voted. And the biggest, actually I closed that tab by accident, but anyways, Florida, here, it's the biggest county is Miami-Dade. That makes up 13.39%. And Miami-Dade is right down here. It's that's the biggest county in Florida. And the biggest counties usually go to the Democrats. They usually go to the Democrats because it's in the city. But this is the thing in Miami-Dade County here. Joe Biden only won it by 90,000 votes back in 2016. Miami-Dade went to Clinton by over 300,000 votes. He had to do better in Miami-Dade if he wanted to, just as he had to do better in anyways. But so, and then when you add up these counties here, Donald Trump wins these counties by a lot, and he wins them by a lot. I just had this tab open. What counties? And it is really you see a lot of red on this map, and it's you do see a lot of red on this map. And I was just pulling up a tab, and the amount of this is what I do want here. Florida, you see in Broward is the biggest county Joe Biden won because he did a real good job. He put the Clinton, but he wins it by a lot, but he has to win Miami-Dade by more, and that's really the reason that that Donald Trump won the election, because Donald Trump has all these things, but he wins them by 60,000. And when you do that up in the top, especially right up here, when you win them these counties by 60,000, even though it's only 7,000, they add up. And even though you're losing this, he could have lost more. The state was expected to go to Joe Biden. It did not go to Joe Biden. Florida. And it's really because he underperformed Clinton in Miami-Dade with more votes, right? 617,000 votes for Joe Biden. Clinton, 624,000 votes. Clinton outperformed him with more voter turnout in Miami-Dade. This is really the true reason why he lost, is because he underperformed Clinton in Miami-Dade County. And it's really why, because you look at all these counties here, he flipped some counties. He flipped Seminole by only a bit, though. He only won it by 2.8 points. That's all. He barely flipped it. Donald Trump back in 2016 in Seminole won it by only 4,000 votes. He flipped Duval, which is a bigger county that has 400,000 votes in it. That back in 2016. Trump won by 6,000 votes. Biden won Duval by 20,000 votes. So you think when you do that, that's going to help you, but it doesn't, because he underperformed in here. He underperformed Miami-Dade. He did great in Broward. He did great in Palm Beach County. He almost won Palm Beach by 100,000 votes. He certainly won Broward County by around 200-ish, or 300-ish votes, 300,000 votes. But he finished. He just had to overperform Clinton in Miami-Dade, or put up the same numbers. And we're looking right now at the numbers of votes, but let's look at the percentage-wise. 53.4 for Joe Biden. Clinton, 63.7. That is a big. You just can't have that happen to him. Miami-Dade had 18.02% of an increase in ballots, and it shifted 22.3 points more Republican, which is unbelievable. That Joe Biden, that is the main reason he lost in Miami-Dade. It is, because he didn't lose. He lost by a landslide when we're talking about the state of Florida. And when we looked at the previous year, since 2000, Bush won it by nothing. Obama barely won it by anything. It's really amazing that Joe Biden really did underperform Clinton in this state. And that is why he lost, and it is only because of Miami-Dade County. If he won Miami-Dade County and put up the same numbers Clinton did, there you go. You would have had something. I'm going to do quick math really quickly. And I will be right back. Okay, so I just calculated that if Joe Biden put up the numbers Hillary Clinton put up in 2016, he's literally lost the state by around 30,000 votes, though. Only 30,000 votes. And then he also is underperforming in some of the counties here. 64.6 for Joe Biden. 66.5. So he underperformed Hillary Clinton in this state, which is a main reason why he lost this which it is a main reason why he did lose this state. So thanks for watching. Sorry, I know there wasn't any delay for you, but sorry I had to do the quick math. But Joe Biden would have won Florida if he could pull together in Miami-Dade County and then overperformed Hillary Clinton and a few other counties. But thank you for watching. My next state will be the state of Georgia, which will be coming out today, 9 p.m. Eastern Time right now. So if you're going to, I know that, so thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.